naglo-loading.
Oh, yan. You are live, Kanya. Ayan. I-mute ko na naman.
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Live na. Okay.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to another inspiring Monday Night Live. I'm Leonie, a mom of three, a personal support worker here in Ontario, Canada, and your host for tonight. Whether you're joining us from Canada, the US, and the Philippines, or anywhere in the world, thank you so much for spending your evening with us. Tonight's conversation is very special because it's something every one of us can relate to. We've all been taught work harder, sacrifice more, keep pushing. But there is a question: what if gratitude could change your life more than hard work? Many of us are working long hours, taking care of our families, supporting everyone around us. Yet sometimes we still feel tired, worried, or like something is missing. Tonight we'll discover why gratitude isn't just saying thank you. It's a way of seeing life differently. And sometimes that different perspective changes everything. I'm excited because tonight I'm joined by five amazing women from different professions who will share their real stories. Please welcome Mary J. Wave your hands, Gemma, Ying, Marge, and Bernadette. Let's begin to our topic, and I will start with Sister Mary J. Introduce yourself first.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching. My name is Mary J. I'm currently here in New Jersey, USA, an immigrant from the Philippines. I am a wife, a mom of two, and a physical therapist by trade, and a digital business entrepreneur.
Thank you, sis. And here's your powerful question. As a healthcare professional, you spend every day helping people recover physically. How has gratitude helped you stay emotionally strong, especially during stressful seasons of life?
Oh, very beautiful question, sis. Thank you. As a physical therapist, I've learned that healing is about so much more than just the muscles, the joints, or the movement. So every patient who walks through the door carries a story. Some are in physical pain, some are grieving, and some are just scared of what the future holds. While my role is to help them recover physically, many times I'm also here to encourage them emotionally. But if I'm honest, there have been seasons that I needed that encouragement too, like everybody else. We have good days and bad days. There was a time when I was juggling multiple jobs, leaving home before my girls woke up and coming home after they were asleep. I was grateful to have work, but in my heart, it aches because I was missing the moments that mattered most. I remember praying, Lord, there has to be another way. Looking back, I realized gratitude wasn't something I felt because life wasn't easy. It was a choice I even made, so life was really hard. Gratitude reminded me to focus on God's faithfulness instead of my frustrations. It helped me see that every patient I serve, every lesson I learned, every closed door and every new opportunity had a purpose. So instead of asking, why is this happening to me? I started asking, Lord, what are you teaching me through this? Yes, that simple shift changes everything. So today, I still experience stressful days, very hard, mostly every day. I still have challenges just like everyone else. But gratitude keeps me grounded. It reminds me how God has brought me from feeling overwhelmed and overworked and being able to create more time with my family while helping others build a better future as well. So I've learned that hard work can open doors, but gratitude changes the heart. Even your heart changes. You see the opportunities where you only saw the obstacles, and then you find strength eventually and thought you had never left. And you become more compassionate, more helpful, and more resilient. So if someone is listening tonight, is going through a difficult season just like everybody else, my encouragement is this: don't wait until life is perfect to be grateful. Be grateful today. Thank God for the small blessings, the lessons, the people He placed into your life, even the challenges that are shaping you. It is just wonderful because sometimes your greatest breakthrough doesn't come begin with when your circumstances change. It begins when your perspective changes. Well, for me, that's exactly what gratitude has done. So I love answering this question with a simple thought that gratitude doesn't deny the struggle. It reminds you that God is greater than the struggle. So when you choose gratitude, you don't just change the attitude, you change the way you experience life. Thank you so much for that question, Sis Leonie.
Thank you, Mary J. That reminds us that gratitude doesn't remove our struggles, it gives us strength to keep serving others with hope. Thank you, sis. Now let's go to Sister Gemma. Introduce yourself first, sis Gemma.
All right. Hi, everybody, to all our viewers, our followers, and to all those who are watching right now. My name is Gemma. I'm from Vancouver, Canada. I moved here 16 years ago with my husband and with my three children. I am really sorry my connection is not that good, but I think you can hear me, right? Clearly. So yes, thank you so much, Sis Leonie, for that wonderful question. So I think I said already, I'm a wife, and I have three children, and I work as an early childhood educator. I work with young children. So gratitude comes first because it changes you before life changes around you. Okay, so why gratitude should come first? Gratitude has shaped every chapter of my life, not because everything was perfect, no, but because it rarely was. As a mom of three, a wife, faith driven, a retired corporate person, and now an educator in early learning here in Canada, I've learned that waiting for life to be right is the fastest way to stay stuck, right? So, gratitude is what moves you forward. My life did not become easier when circumstances changed. It became lighter when I changed, and gratitude was the shift. Number one, gratitude grounds you when life is messy. So, as a mom, nothing is ever perfectly timed. You know, children do not wait for your energy to return, your schedule to clear, or your emotions to settle. Gratitude taught me to see blessings in the chaos, the laughter, the learning, the tiny moments that remind you why you're going. Second, gratitude strengthens relationships. So, as a wife, gratitude helped me focus on partnership instead of perfection. It reminded me to appreciate what? Effort, presence, and growth, not just outcomes. So, when you lead with gratitude, you create connection instead of criticism. Number three, for me, gratitude aligns with faith. So, as a believer, a faith centered person, gratitude is part of my spiritual foundation. This is very important for me. It's how I remind myself that God is faithful. He is working even when I cannot see the full picture yet. Gratitude opens your heart to trust, and trust opens your life to peace. And gratitude reframes your past. So after years in corporate life, I learned that hard work alone doesn't guarantee fulfillment. And gratitude helped me see the lessons, not just the losses. It helped me release what did not serve me and carry forward what did. And lastly, gratitude transforms your purpose. And now, as an educator in early learning here in Canada, gratitude is what keeps me present. Children do not need a perfect adult, they need a grateful one. So, gratitude helps me show up with patience, joy, and intention. It helps me see the impact in the small moments, a smile, a breakthrough, a tiny hand reaching for mine. The truth is simple: hard work builds your life, gratitude shapes your heart, and a shaped heart can carry a life that is not perfect yet. Remember, gratitude doesn't wait for things to be right, it makes you right for whatever comes next. Thank you so much, Sis Leonie. Back to you.
Beautifully said, Sis Gemma. Gratitude changes our focus from what's missing to what God has already placed in our lives. Thank you, sis. Now let's go to our third guest. Sis Yang, introduce yourself, then I will ask a questions after.
All right. Thank you, Sis Leonie. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, my name is Ying Harlan. I'm a retired professional corporate employee living in Ontario, Canada. And today I'm passionate about helping people discover new possibilities for the future through personal growth, continuous learning, and the digital business space. Like many people, I once believed that the traditional path was the only way forward. But along my journey, I realized that it's never too late to learn new skills, embrace change, and create more choices for ourselves. Thank you for spending part of your evening with us. And I hope tonight's discussion inspires you, gives you fresh perspectives, and reminds you that one decision can truly change the direction of your life. Back to you, Sis Loni.
Okay, here's my pang-universe question for you, sis. Ying, after recently retiring, what has gratitude taught you about preparing not only financially but emotionally and spiritually for a new seasons of life?
Thank you. Thank you, Sis Leonie. Retirement. Retirement has taught me that preparing financially is only part of the journey. Of course, we all want enough savings to enjoy retirement, but I've learned that emotional and spiritual preparation is just as important. I'm grateful for the career I had because it gave me so many opportunities, lifelong friendship, and valuable life lessons. But I'm also grateful that I recognized it was time to slow down and create space for a different kind of life. Emotionally, gratitude helped me let go of my work identity and embrace who I am beyond my career. It reminded me that my value isn't based on my job title, but on the relationship, excuse me, that I build, that lives I touch, and the person I continue to become. Spiritually, gratitude keeps me grounded. Every morning, I thank God for another day, for good health, for my family, and for the opportunity to continue serving, excuse me, and encouraging others. Instead of asking what's next, I ask, how can I make today meaningful? So today, I feel retired from corporate career, but not retired from living, learning, growing, and giving back. And for that, I'm deeply grateful. Back to you, Sis Leonie.
Thank you, sis Ying. Retirement isn't not just about leaving work. It's about entering a new chapter with purpose and gratitude. Thank you, sis. Now let's go from Texas. Marge, introduce yourself first, then I will ask the question after.
All right. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are watching right now. My name is Marjorie, a mom of two, a wife, originally from the Philippines in Mindanao. So, hello sa mga Bisaya out there. And now living in Texas, USA with my family. A proud working in the food service industry and a proud digital entrepreneur. Back to you, sis.
And here is your question, sis. As a hardworking mom in food service, you'll experience long hours and many sacrifices during difficult days. What are the three simple things you choose to be grateful for that keep you moving forward?
Thank you, sis. That was a nice question. As a hardworking mom in a food service, there are definitely days when I come home physically tired. But even on those difficult days, I always remind myself to focus on gratitude because it changes my perspective. The first thing that I'm grateful for is my family. They are my biggest why. Every sacrifice I make is for my husband and my two kids. Seeing them healthy, happy, and growing remind me that every challenge has a purpose. Family always keeps me grounded. And second, I always grateful for my health. So even though my work can be demanding, I'm thankful that God gave me the strength and to wake up every morning, do my job, and continue chasing my dreams. I believe that when we have our health, we have the opportunity to keep moving forward. And the third is I'm grateful for the opportunity that I've been given. I'm always thankful for the food service, um, my job, because it helped me. Same time, I'm incredibly grateful that I discover a digital online business and along the side with my full-time job. It allowed me to learn new skills and grow personally and create another path for my family's future without giving up my responsibility. And what I've learned is that gratitude doesn't make my life perfect, but it gives you the strength to keep going instead of focusing on what's missing. I choose to focus on the blessings that already in front of me, and that's what gives me hope to keep going and motivated and inspired to help other busy parents realize that it's never too late to learn something new and build a better future one step at a time. So back to you, sis.
Thank you, Marge. Sometimes it's the smallest blessings that give us the biggest strength. Thank you, sis. Before we do that, thank you so much for our 2 million viewers. Thank you, staying with us. And I will go now to my guest, Bernadette. Introduce yourself first, then I will ask the question after.
All right, thank you, sis Leonie. For those who don't know me yet, I am Bernadette, originally from Baguio City, Philippines, and now living here in Canada as an early childhood educator, a proud digital business owner, and a child of God. Back to you, sis.
And here's your question, sis. As an educator who helps children grow every day, why do you believe teaching gratitude is one of the greatest gifts we can pass to the next generation?
Wow, thank you, sis, for that wonderful question. So, as an early childhood educator, I have always believed that the greatest lesson we can teach children are not only found in books, numbers, or academics, but in the values that shape their hearts. So, every day I have the privilege of guiding young minds, helping them discover kindness, patience, respect, and gratitude. Teaching gratitude is one of the greatest gifts we can pass on to the next generation because a grateful heart sees blessings even in small things. It teaches children to appreciate what they have, to value people around them, and to develop a positive mindset that will guide them throughout their life. So, as I journeyed from being an educator into building my digital business, I realized that gratitude is also one of the foundation of growth. This business has taught me that success is not only measured by achievement, income, or milestones, but by the lives we touch, the people we inspire, and the purpose behind what we normally do. So, gratitudes build a strong mindset for growth. Children who learn gratitude grow up understanding that every experience is an opportunity to learn and to improve instead of just focusing on what they lack. They learn to recognize the blessings already around them. So the same mindset helped me when I started my digital business. As an educator, I stepped into something unfamiliar. I had to learn new skills, overcome fears, and believe that God was opening a new door for me. Gratitude allowed me to embrace the journey instead of being afraid of the challenges. It reminded me that every small step, every lesson, and every connection was part of a bigger purpose. Gratitude create a heart that wants to serve others. So teaching children gratitude is teaching them empathy. So when they appreciate and love and support they receive, they become the more willing to give, help, and encourage others. So in my digital business journey, I discovered that true success is not just about building something for myself. It is about creating an impact. It is about sharing opportunities, encouraging other women, supporting families, and reminding people that they also have the ability to create a better future. And of course, gratitude strengthens faith and purpose. So gratitude helps us recognize that every blessing has a source. It reminds us to trust God's timing and believe that He can use our experience for something greater. So, looking back, I am grateful for my years as an educator, more than 10 years to be exact, because they prepared me for this next chapter of my life. The patience, compassion, and dedication I learned from teaching children became the same qualities I now use in building my digital business and empowering others as well. So, God can take our experiences, our struggles, and even our waiting season and to turn them into a beautiful testimony. So, as we guide the next generation, let me remember that children may forget some lessons we teach them, but they will also remember how we made them feel and the values we modeled for them. So, gratitude is more than saying thank you. It is also a way of seeing life with faith, humility, and appreciation for every blessing that we do have. So, whether we are educator, parents, entrepreneur, or leaders, we have the responsibility to plant that seed of gratitude in the hearts of others. So, because we teach gratitude, we are not only raising successful individuals, we are raising kind, compassionate, and purpose driven people who can make a difference in the world. So, in my own journey, I continue to believe that every blessing is an opportunity to bless others as well. So, when we lead with gratitude, we allow God to multiply our impact and the use of our story for His greater purpose. So, back to you, sis.
That's so inspiring, sis. When we teach gratitude, we're building happier, kinder, and stronger future generations. What I love about tonight's conversation is this. Although our guest comes from different career and healthcare, education, corporate, food service, business, one message is the same. Gratitude doesn't make life perfect. It changes how we see life. And when our perspective changes, our decision change, our relations improve, our hope grows, and even our future begins to look brighter. Before we end tonight, I want to encourage everyone watching. Maybe you're tired, maybe you're working two jobs, maybe you're worried about your future, or maybe life hasn't gone by the way you planned. Start today, not by changing your whole life overnight, but changing what on focus on. Because a grateful heart sees possibilities where others only see problems. Thank you so much, amazing guests Mary J, Gemma Ying, and Marge Bernadette. And thank you to everyone who joined us tonight. If tonight conversation encouraged you to Don't keep it to yourself. Share this live with someone who needs hope today. And if you're looking to learn new skills, grow personally, and discover more opportunities for your future, we love to connect with you. Register your name and your email address to our website. You can see our website you can take a screenshot in there. We love to connect with you. Remember, a grateful heart doesn't just change your day, it changes your life. God bless everyone, and we will see you next live. Thank you.
Blessings.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.